Roman Catholic Church. Along the way, we'll refer to some church documents. The last topic will be focused on this particularly and in detail. But we should not think that this approach and the conclusions I'm going to be discussing are unique to the Catholic Church. The basic issues and approach are shared with mainstream Protestants as well, and with Jews as well, insofar as the book of Genesis, which plays a particular role in this discussion, is part of the Jewish scriptures also. It's always good, I think, to begin by defining your terms. So the first term would be that of creation. Our title is Creation and Creationism. Creation is a term which is used in a number of contexts, both popular and more specialized. And I'd like to begin by making a few remarks about what I think creation is not, at least in our approach, our understanding that we'll be looking at in terms of Scripture. First of all, creation does not mean the natural world. As we say, I love walking in the woods, enjoying the beauties of creation. This is a popular general usage, but it's not our primary usage here. Secondly, is creation a scientific word? This is precisely the point at issue in this discussion, but I and many others would not see faith in creation as tied to any particular scientific explanation. Science is based on observation, on experience, experimentation, verifiability. Creation is a faith statement that creation and creator go together. So I would not see creation as a scientific word, and I would not see it as a particularly philosophical word either, although, of course, philosophers can discuss aspects of creation, causality, things like that. So discussion of first movers that we see at times is not really quite what we as Christians, and as Bible-believing Christians, understand creator to mean. What is creation? Creation is above all a statement of faith. As I indicated, creation and creator always go together. In the Bible, creation means that in order to understand everything that exists at its deepest level, it must be seen in relationship to the Creator God. In other words, the only reason everything or anything exists is because of the overflowing goodness and love of God. It is a religious statement through and through. It's not about science or about first movers as such. But there's more that I'm going to indicate here. We'll pick it up later in our discussions. What I just said is okay in general as we approach creation from the Christian Old Testament, the Jewish scriptures. But for Christians, it's not enough. For Christians, Jesus Christ makes a difference in our understanding of creation as well as our understanding of redemption. Historically, in Western Christianity, of which we're all more or less a part, the focus has been more on Jesus as our Redeemer. But in fact, the Scriptures are clear, as we'll see, that Jesus is also related to and involved with creation. Think, for example, of the prologue of John's Gospel. In the beginning was the Word. All things were created in and through him. It's rather intriguing how, for many Christians, Jesus is almost completely absent from our talk or thought about the meaning of creation. As we look at our topics later, we'll try to balance this off. So creation is a religious statement, and it's not only about temporal beginnings, something that happened way back when at the beginning, but it's about every single moment of time. Creation is an ongoing process as well. If God's creation were to cease right now, we'd all, poof into thin air. And creation continues right up to and through the new creation, the new heavens and the new earth, when God is all in all. And we'll touch on these later also.